Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And today what we are going to discuss is something very personal and something I wanted to share, and it just came into my mind and I couldn't stop thinking about it. Do you realize how we always feel so grateful when someone does anything for us, but somehow when it comes to our parents or our family, somehow we feel kind of shy to let them know how we feel about it or how grateful we are to them. So this is basically a video for all the parents of FMGs, and because today is Women's Day, to this video I'm specially dedicating to the parents of girls who went out of their own country to different countries to study, and this is for their parents, because I know in every family there is someone, or whenever this conversation starts to build up that we have to send our daughter to another country for studies for a period of time for like 6 to 7 years or 8 years, it's kind of scary for parents. But somehow we being in Indian set of mind, we feel like it's fine for a guy to be sent over, but people feel scared or more worried or more protective toward their daughters. So I'm taking this video as an gratitude video. This one is just a gratitude video for all the parents who didn't listen to their relatives, to their families, who told them not to send their daughters abroad. And in spite of all the peer pressure they get from the families, relatives, neighbors, whoever, whatever, you just name it. I'm so sure if you are a girl and if you went out to study MBBS, you must have someone in your family who didn't want, like, who wasn't very wholeheartedly agreeing to the decision your parents took. They must be telling कि अरे क्यों भेज रहे हो, इंडिया में पढ़ा लो, लड़की है कहाँ जाएगी, कैसे रहेगी. Even because our parents didn't come with us to the place wherever we went. Like, my parents didn't come, most of our parents don't come, only few parents sometimes they come with their kids, but most of them they manage on their own even in the beginning. So this is a thank you video to those parents who stood up for their daughters, who did what was good for their daughters, except thinking about the family and what people would say. And this is a really big step, in India, where we talk about women education and women empowerment. Basically it all starts from home. If your parents won't support you, it's quite near to impossible to do things on your own when you are as a kid. Like, when you grow up you can do a lot of stuff, but as a kid it's your parents who support you. And I'm really grateful to my parents because they supported me all the way wholeheartedly, and I'm very grateful to your parents as well because they supported you and sent you, and now you'll be a doctor, and they'll be really proud of their decision, they'll be really proud of you. And I'm so sure the society will shut up now, and they'll realize that stopping or even suggesting that don't send them too far away from home wasn't as good an idea of what they thought it to be. So this is just an appreciation video which I wanted to make, because if you haven't said it to your parents, then go ahead and forward it to them. I am saying it to them on behalf of you, that thank you so much, because this Women's Day would not mean anything without your support. We are who we are, we do what we want to do, but it doesn't mean that we negate this support or the courage we get from our families. Families build us, families can build us or break us either way. Like, in a lot of cases you see those things. Even when you sit in your OPDs and stuff, you'll get to see a lot of such things. So if you have a good family who believes in you, who sent you abroad to study for 7 years, 6 years, and who has been through all the ups and downs a medical student goes in their life, like, it's you're very lucky. Trust me, you're very lucky. You are one of those lucky kids who get their parents support. Please be appreciative, please let them know that how much they mean to you, and please let them know that their support means a lot to you. And I think what they did now would build a better future for India. Like, in a longer run, if you see दूर का अगर सोचेंगे हम, तो people, like after I went, a lot of people from my family want to send their daughters abroad, be it medical or engineering or whatever, in various fields, not just medical. But a lot of people got the courage to do it. So when someone in the family takes the step, like the first step, then a lot of people in the family get the courage to do it. So what our parents did in a middle class family, in a middle class society, in a middle class mindset, was a step to be taken, and it was like standing up for their kids, and it means a lot to me. It should mean a lot to you. I know it must be meaning a lot to you as well. So this is just all. This Women's Day, I would dedicate it to all the parents who send their kids to foreign to study, especially the girls, because we know how our country or the society's mindset is regarding girls in many places. I have seen girls from Rajasthan, I have seen girls from Gujarat, I have seen girls from all the part of South, I have seen girls from almost all the part of Northeast. So a lot of parents are sending their kids, their girls, trusting their daughters, believing in their daughters' dream that they can do it. They have the potential in them that they can do it, and supporting them all the way along. And that's what is giving us good doctors, good female doctors, which we really need in our country right now. For this country to be more towards the developed part, like to call it developed from developing, women have a very important role, a very important part to play in, which we all should recognize and appreciate. Whatever women are doing, there are certain things which happen. People sometimes look down on you, or people sometimes don't think that you can do it being girls. But I would tell you, you can do it, you can do anything. Girls are doing everything these days. You are no less than anyone. And I would want to appreciate the guys who supported women as well. Like there are a lot of brothers, friends, uh, and other people, other men, like other than your parents, cousins and all, who believe in you. So a big thank you to them as well. I remember I was very stressed about this COVID situation and everything, because I had to redo my internship, because that time there was no rule that you can like continue your left internship and finish it in India as well. ऐसा continue करके, we didn't have that, so I had to redo it. So 1.5 year, like half year I did my internship there, and फिर से 1 साल I have to do it here. So 1.5 year, about 2 year was getting lost for me. I was very depressed sort of. So I just want to share one small story with you. कि one of I just talked about this to one of my close friends, and he said that, do you know how many what is the time of gestation for an elephant? So I was like, what are you talking about? I'm telling you about something else, you're talking about something completely like different. So he's like, do you know? I said, no, I don't know. So he said that like the gestation period for an elephant is 22 to 24 months, about 2 years. But when the kid is born, the kid is so heavy that it shakes the earth. Like जब बच्चा elephants का पैदा होता है, then it shakes the earth. So we are like those. It's I don't know, it's a weird example, but it kind of like hit me that time. That we are like those kids of elephants too. We are in our gestation period, we are in the womb when we are studying abroad and we are working hard. It takes time, I agree, it does take time. But when you come on this earth, the earth shakes. You make an impact, you make a difference. So please don't feel low, please don't feel anything. Thank your parents, thank people who support you. And if someone didn't support you or maybe didn't believe in you, then show them that they should have believed you, and maybe it wasn't a wise idea to not believe in you, and I'm sure they'll understand it too once you're successful. So all the very best, and a very happy Women's Day to everyone, and I wish you a very bright and prosperous future. Let's take this country to another level as being female doctors in every field. Let's do something great for this country. Thank you so much.